What is going on, guys? Danny Mangan here, back for another video. We are currently just in some purple ass lavender field with all the bees. We got the main bee Paige chilling behind me over there. We've just been to Nando's with Fee and Vogue. It's been a good day. We thought we'd come out here, see what's cracking, and then go back home. I'm fucking tired and everyone's looking at me because in the UK when you're a vlogger they're like, what the hell's going on, bro? Hey, it's such a hot day. Hello guys, welcome back to the day. Welcome back to the day, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Danny Mac. It's been a couple of days since I've picked you up and continued this vlog, so it's a bit disconnected. Me and Paige had a great time in the lavender fields. Had fun doing some shoulder presses, as you guys would have seen. Overall, very cool experience, and we just got loads of cool photos for Instagram, blah, 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 blah. Today is Tuesday. That was Sunday. We had a great weekend together. Anyway, it's time to continue the vlog. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm doing it anyway. We're training today, me and Elliot are training at King's Gym, and we're doing a leg session, but it's going to be slightly different, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be good fun. If you're enjoying the video, drop this video a like. You guys must have liked the new intro, so leave a comment down below what you thought of the new intro. Like the video if you like the intro. I personally think it's sick, and I know a lot of you guys think it's sick as well, so shout out to Fit Visuals for that. The links to his profiles and his socials will be in the description box below. The guy's so easy to work with, and yeah, the quality of the video, as you guys can see, it's crazy. But for now, it's 10:30. It's time to deadlift. We're going to go get Elliot, and we're doing a slightly different leg session today at King's. It's going to be good fun. Have fun. Let's go. Muscle works time, yeah. Come on, then. Ta-da, change of plan, guys. We've actually just landed in Muscleworks. We're warming up the deadlifts. As you can see, the two deadlift platforms in Muscleworks. One for me, one for Elliot. It's nice and quiet today as well, which means we can take our time. We can work up to some heavy singles. I'm actually teaching Elliot how to deadlift today because he's never deadlifted before. He's learning really, really quickly. He's done RDLs, but he's never quite deadlifted off the floor. So it's nice to see him, you know, building his confidence, getting used to such a big key compound movement as well. He's a massive Eddie Hall fan, and obviously Eddie Hall's like the strongest deadlifter in the world, so we thought today we'd focus on the deadlifts, so let's see what we can get. Currently just got 3 plates aside loaded on the bar for me today. This is about to go up for a single, see how this is for a warm-up, potentially go for 200 kilos, which I haven't pulled in a very long time, but right now 3 plates aside, it's about to go up. Let's see what we can do. First, get low with it, yeah. Don't try and do it stacking up, literally get on the floor. Right, rapid. Get real fucking tight with it. It needs to be good for that shot. Come on. It's high over there. Easy. 200, let's go. Easy. That was way too easy, man. So as you've just seen, 180 move like butter, which is feeling very, very good today. I'm going to put 200 on, see how that feels, and maybe even go up from that. But your boy's feeling strong today. There could be an all-time PB, which is great. Shout out to Muscleworks for being an amazing gym, for providing the best facilities. Come down, check it out. But yeah, let's go do this, baby. 200, let's go. Right, guys, so 200 kilo deadlift's about to go down. Let's see how this moves. I'm feeling confident today. I don't want to jinx it, but I feel like this is going to move a lot easier than it did last time. So 200 kilo deadlift. We're going to attack this shit. We're going to get it. It's a PB today. I don't care. Let's go. Let's go, Danny boy. We're literally just downstairs in Muscleworks doing some accessory work right now. I'm currently doing the chest support T-bar row. Elliot is currently doing the low row over in the corner. I'm gonna lie guys, my lats, my lower back are all completely fried from that deadlift. I think it's because I haven't deadlifted since like just before Christmas, so I'm feeling pretty fatigued, and that makes sense. Also, I'm off anabolic, so I'm gonna be slightly weaker, although I just pulled 200 today, which is very, very good, and it moves a lot easier than the last time, so that's happy days. But we're gonna do some accessory work now. I'm starting with chest support T-bar. Elliot's low rowing over there. We're gonna do 2 or 3 movements for back, do some biceps, call it a day. Bang, we are home. Great session today, Elliot. Something slightly different to what we're normally doing. We're focused hard in on deadlifts. Like I said, Elliot's never deadlifted before, so it was nice just going over the form and getting him deadlifting, which is great. We then done some accessory work. Anyway, we're now home back in the Danny Mangan kitchen. This is what we've got for post-workout. Normally I would have a shake, but we've actually run out of protein, so I thought I'm going to stick with the real food option, and this is one of my favourite meals ever, so I'm going to show you what we've got. Post-workout, we've got 2 bagels with cream cheese Philadelphia light and sirloin steak on there as well. This is one of my favourite meals. I heavily suggest you try it if you want to have some good food. We've got some good quality protein from the steak, good quality carb source from the bagel, and then just the cream cheese as I'm currently just bulking and taking it easy. So nothing too crazy here, although the Philadelphia light macros are very, very loyal. So give this a try, guys. Steak, bagels with Philadelphia cheese, it's insane. Well, people, that food got destroyed, as you can see. Absolutely devoured. Thought I'd give myself a little bit more food post-workout today. So we got 100 grams of Cocoa Pops going in. Like, I wouldn't normally do this if I was following a diet plan, so don't get it twisted. If I'm following a diet plan, that's all the food I have. But I'm not following a diet plan. I'm flexible dieting, and I am running my own nutrition at the moment. So I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat 100 grams of Cocoa Pops post-workout going in. So then we would have had 2 bagels, 1 sirloin steak, and 100 grams of Cocoa Pops, which is fine. Like I said, if I was on a meal plan and I was like following a coach or something like that, I would never do this, but I'm not following a coach, I'm hungry. We trained hard today, so more food's going in. Hey guys, so now it's time to talk about what is probably the title of this video, and something I covered on my Instagram last night, and I think I need to cover it on here. Hopefully be able to reach some of you guys in particular, and speak to you guys, my man there, my family, and can you shut up, Alexa? Alexa, shut up! There we go, sorry about that. Okay, so before we get into this segment of the video, I'm going to fix my camera. There we go. Right, guys, welcome back. So before we get into this segment of the video, I just want to clear up, I'm just documenting my experiences, which I've had, and all of that basically. So, okay guys, so before we even get started on this discussion, I just want to make it very clear now, I'm not telling you to do anything, I'm just giving you guys my experiences whilst using anabolics, whilst using PCT, whilst using all of those sorts of things, okay? So I'm giving you my experiences, and that's why I made this channel, to help, you know, show you guys how I do things and to potentially educate you as well. So bear that in mind, YouTube, I'm not trying to make anyone do anything right now, okay? Get that? Understand? Alright, listen up. Alright guys, so we're going to try and do this in one take. It might not work, it might work, let's just see. There's a couple of different topics I want to speak about, a couple of different things I want to address, and hopefully we can get, well, I can get everything in my brain onto the camera and it makes sense to all of you guys watching this. Girls, I'm sorry, you might find this interesting, but this part of the video is going to be aimed at gearheads like myself, or people that are thinking about going on anabolics and all that stuff. So listen up, okay? First things first, I have been off cycle now for 7 weeks. That's 7 weeks since my last jab, okay? I've now been on my PCT for, I think, 2 or 3 weeks. I'm not too sure. I have, just so you guys understand, I do keep track of these things on my phone. However, you know what, I do forget mentally, so I check on my phone. Anyway, 7 weeks since my last injection, and it's been 2 or 3 weeks since I've started my PCT. How am I feeling? So originally, the first 4 weeks of coming off cycle, I absolutely felt dreadful. I felt absolutely terrible, okay? Because you're only meant to start, from my knowledge, you're only meant to start your PCT roughly around 4 weeks from your cycle, because then all the gear, or the majority of the gear, is out your system. So it's not like sending mixed signals. So I started my cycle 4 weeks post my last injection. The first 4 weeks of coming off were absolutely nightmare. How did I feel? Motivation, dead. Sex drive, dead. Like happiness, dead. Strength, dead. Everything just dead, okay? Absolutely terrible. I felt absolutely shockingly bad, okay? And that wasn't expected, sorry, that was expected. I knew when I came off cycle I was gonna feel absolutely dreadful. 4 weeks gone by, start my PCT. So, first of all, what am I running for my PCT? For you guys that don't know, PCT stands for post-cycle therapy, okay? Now, not everyone does a PCT. Some people believe not to do a PCT. Some people believe to do a PCT and then live by the PCT, okay? So, me being me, I took the safe route, I've done the PCT. What am I running, you ask? I'm running HCG and tamoxifen. I'm not going to go into details of what those drugs do specifically, but let's just keep it very simple. They help ignite and kickstart the natural production of testosterone, which we know closes down on cycle. Okay, so that's why in the first 4 weeks of coming off cycle, I felt like a flipping dead frog because my testosterone wasn't restarting in those 4 weeks, which in 4 weeks I don't think is going to restart naturally anyway. So, 4 weeks gone by, PCT. We're running tamoxifen and we're running HCG to kickstart natural production of testosterone. In terms of doses, I'm running every other day 1000 IUs of HCG up until, I've got 3 more days left of HCG. And then we are running 40 milligrams of tamoxifen split morning and night every single day, all the way up till the 16th of August. Then I'll be finished, okay? Now, what have I noticed on my PCT? I've noticed my muscle I've kind of got to the point now where I'm not losing any more size. I've maintained my muscle. My strength has come back, hence why the muscles come back as well. I'm a lot happier. My sex drive is up. Everything, I feel like a man, actually, you know, I literally feel like how I used to feel, but like back in the natty days, I feel a lot happier. My motivation's up. I feel good in the gym. The pumps are good. I literally feel great, okay? So if you're watching this at home and you've never tried a PCT before, for me personally, and a lot of people I know and look up to, would heavily recommend, if you're coming off cycle for a good amount of time, you need to PCT, guys, because you don't need to suffer. You don't need to come off and think, oh, my body will reset itself. Yes, it might, but it might take 6 months and you might feel shit for 6 months. Do you know what I mean? So the aim is to restart natural testosterone as quickly as we can. So by coming off, waiting 4 weeks and jumping on a PCT, that sounds like a lot better option to me. And I'm not a massive steroid guru or any sort of drug guru for that sake. But you know what? I want to make sure I feel as good as I can possibly feel as quickly as I can. So therefore the PCT for me is a no-brainer. I feel great. Everything is rocking fine. I'm in the gym smashing it. I'm training hard. As you guys have just seen, I pulled 200 kilos. I pulled that on cycle and I pulled it off cycle. So, you know, for me, you know, a lot of people, I think, and this is what I covered on Instagram, I think a lot of boys are actually kind of scared to come off cycle because of the effects of coming off cycle. And it's simple, you know, I think, and that's why I'm sharing this video, because there's so many, how do I put this? There's so many, it's one of those things where you have to stop when you know you need to stop. Because if you keep going, you're just going to keep doing more damage to yourself, and you need to face the effects of coming off cycle head on, okay? But don't be scared to come off, guys. Don't be scared. Don't, you know, I think it's very much an ego thing when people come off steroids, because they're like, oh, my strength's going to go down, I'm going to lose muscle, I'm not going to look so good on social media. Screw all of that. Forget all of that. If you keep pounding the gear in, your heart's going to fail, then it won't even matter, you know, how strong you are. And I know that was harsh, it might not happen like that, but there's going to be consequences that are going to come if you're not very smart with, you know, your body. So think about it, longevity and health is the game, guys. And I know I've been, I'm one who's also neglected that in the past, okay? But everyone wakes up eventually. Do you know what I mean? It's scary to see how many clueless people are just pumping gear into their system, gear into their system, gear into their system, gear into their system, and then it gets to the point where they've been on cycle for like 2 or 3 years, they haven't had any breaks, and it's like, you know what, man, if you keep going this way, it doesn't matter if you deadlift 4 million kilos, you know, because you ain't going to be doing nothing when your heart's fucked, or you can't breathe, or you have liver failure, or you just have these ongoing problems which you should have thought about and, you know, gone, okay, health is a priority, longevity is a priority. I want to be doing this when I'm 50, guys. So if there is any guys watching this that are thinking about coming off, but they're a bit scared of the side effects or the mental effects of coming off, then I just encourage you guys to take the step, go for it. You know, mentally prepare yourself and just drop it. Don't cold turkey it, don't drop down to a cruise. In my opinion, just go, boom, 0. 4 weeks off PCT, you'll feel absolutely marvellous. The first 4 weeks you'll feel, I'm not gonna lie, you'll feel shit. Mentally, your ego will just crash back down to Tokyo through the floor. your strength's going to go down. But guys, just know, don't be scared to come off. If you feel like it's time to come off, then do come off, because at the end of the day, longevity is key, and you can't do this shit if you're dead. So just keep that in mind, guys. And I see a lot of people, I feel, you know, I was one of them. You get so caught up with being strong, you get so caught up with building muscle, so caught up with being shredded, so caught up with being massive, bulking, whatever you're doing, so caught up with the progress that you don't understand that, yes, you're progressing in the gym, yes, you're making muscle, yes, you're getting strong, but at the end of the day, you're also causing long-term damage if you're doing something, you know, like steroids over a long period of time, even if you're cruising. And like I said on my Instagram, guys, you know, you can get your blood work done three times a flipping year, 4 times a year, 5 times a year. Eventually, if you keep on steads, and you keep doing your blood work, the blood work's going to change drastically, because the constant drilling of the toxins coming in. And that's just the bottom line, guys. I think everyone gets bitten in the arse eventually if you're not smart, if you're not careful. And I want you guys who are thinking about coming off to just consider that. And yes, there is a time to run anabolics, in my opinion. There is a time to also come off anabolics, in my opinion. For me, it was very much a time. I wanted to look after my mental health. I wanted to focus on my business, you know, everything else I wanted to focus on. So for me, I didn't need to be building more muscle at the rate I was building it. So guys, please keep that in mind. Understand you can come off cycle. Understand that you need to prioritize your health, your longevity first, guys. And I hope that can reach out to one of you, or, you know, even 2 of you guys are watching this video, that don't be scared to come off, you know. If you need me, Instagram my DM, I'll happily talk to you, discuss the side effects further, but just understand, it's hard at first, but it will get better, and you will feel better for it. And I feel great, I feel clean, and it's been 7 weeks, okay? I personally want to stay off for the rest of the year and focus on other things. Does that mean I'm not going to build muscle? I probably won't build as much muscle. Does that mean I'm going to build strength? I'm probably not going to build as much strength, but I'm still going to progress. It might be in a more linear state, but I'm still going to get better and better and better and better. But at the end of the day, I'm going to be alive when I'm older. I'm going to be pumping, I'm going to be rocking, you know, I'm going to be absolutely off my nuts on positivity, you know, still training hard, still dieting, still lifting, you know, still living the life when I'm older. And I want you guys to think about that, because a lot of you guys just think, let's get big now, massive, and then 10 years later, you know, something bad happens. So just consider that, guys. Anyway, guys, that is it for the video. I hope that shed some light on the situation I'm going through, and I hope that can, you know, shed some light on some of you guys who are worried about coming off. Like I said, my Instagram will be in the description. If you want to message me just for like a motivational talk or whatever, please do. I'm always around. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Don't forget to like the video. And I hope you guys enjoyed the new intro. There's plenty more content coming up. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.